Welcome back to another video on essay writing. So in this video, we are going to discuss about outline. Now, the thing about students is that they focus a lot on the material. I know that's the first priority to get the material right. They focus a lot on the topics. A lot of students actually come up and tell that, can we have the guest topic? Let me just tell you that there's no such thing as guest topic, because even if you get to know the guest topic, it won't come in the same statement. And if it's not coming in the same statement, definitely they're asking you something else with respect to that topic. You see, topics are really broad when it comes to discussing a topic. You cannot discuss every aspect of that topic. But the statement which your examiner gives, he's very straightforward in discussing few aspects of that broad topic. So basically, whatever the topic is in your essay writing, you have to narrow it down, you have to squeeze it down according to the statement and discuss only those specific aspects of the statement. I hope I'm clear about that. So if we come about the first thing in the essay writing, now I'd not lie to you. I cleared my exams of civil services in 2018. But I did give exam in 2017 as well. When it was my first attempt, I saw people when they got the essay paper. I saw them attempting it directly. I saw them quickly just, going for the outline. They did not spend time in brainstorming. They did not spend time in, free writing, which is very wrong. Whenever you get the paper of essay writing, the first 30 minutes, if on average, I got 40 minutes to lock my outline, but 30 minutes on an average scale, you have to spend them on the back side of your sheet. Why? Because you have to think about the topics which you're selecting. One topic you have to select, but definitely you see all the topics. You think about all the things with respect to the topic, the statement being asked, and then you finalize one topic that you can discuss a lot on. With respect to that statement, just because you know a topic doesn't mean that you can write a lot on that topic. This is something where I did the mistake. For example, I knew a certain topic, for example, feminism, and I was like, being a woman, I can discuss so much about feminism, and I should be passing it, and etc etc. But I did not pass it. Why? Because just because you know a topic does not mean that you can write on that topic, because the statement is asking about particular things about that topic, and if you're unable to describe those particular things and you describe about every other thing, I'm sorry, they're not interested in your exam. We are interested in the specific outline of the topic given, of the statement given. If you manage to describe the specific outline, you will pass the one thing of that essay rubric. Rubric is something in which they give you marks that, is organization correct, is your topic relevant, is your writing correct, is your relation correct, etc etc. There are so many things. Nobody has the exact rubric, but online you can find multiple rubrics, right? So in that, there's a rubric of outline, that if your outline is correct in what way, it is specific to the statement and it is describing every aspect of that statement. So that outline determines a lot, 50% of whether the examiner is even interested in checking the other things. Trust me, if I give you a topic to speak on and you give me an outline first before it's your turn to speak, and if I check the outline and if it's wrong, if it's not what I asked you to speak on, would I be interested in checking your outline? No, because that gives us no space to even check the essay. I'm not sure whether they check it or not, but it's a clear red flag. So, the importance of outline can be judged in this way, that I always tell my students that if you have ever seen a book, you always see the index of the book because you want to see what's inside the book. If the index of the book is not according to the topic you are supposed to find in the bookshop, you will not purchase the book. Same goes for the essay. If your outline, which is the essay of the statement given to you, it is the index, it is not giving you what they actually asked you for, there's no use of it. I hope I am clear about the number one aspect of outline, which is that it has to be the replica of the statement being asked. It cannot have any extra thing, it cannot have any less thing than what is being asked. So that is the number one thing about outline. Now let's talk about another thing about outline, which is number second thing about outline is that how long should an outline be. Now how long should an outline be is basically 1.5 page or 1.25 pages long. It cannot be more than 2 pages. It depends on your handwriting as well. That definitely, if you're writing something down and you've got sub points about it, and definitely if my writing is bigger, but I still don't think the writing is a problem in outline, because even if your writing is big, you're not writing full sentences here. I'm going to tell you in the video what this means and how to, number an outline. But still, in the federal FPSC exam, Federal Public Service Commission exam, this half page is empty, right? You cannot write anything on the first page. This is the half page where you can write on, and then this is one full page. So maximum is like this much where your outline comes, or this much, like 0.75 or 0.9 parts of this page and this page over here. It cannot go beyond that, but case to case it can vary. But I don't think any outline has gotten beyond that. That means that your outline is not precise and you're trying to talk about a lot of extra things, and you need to revisit your outline. Remember this thing, that when you're doing the outline in a neat manner, try not to cut a lot of things. So here comes the point. How can we be sure? Definitely one point, if you think that no, this is irrelevant, definitely you can like put a cross over it. But with practice, with self-confidence, like practice of 10 to 12 outlines, you will be sure that you will not be making any mistake, inshallah. Now this is the part after 30 minutes where you neat your outline. Before 30 minutes, in those 30 minutes, you're not going to neat your outline. You're going to be at the back with the pencil, and you're going to be making all the cuttings, reviewing your outline again and again, all the points of the outline. I hope I'm clear about that. Now let's move on to another part, question of outline, like what is the normal structure of an outline, what is the pattern of an outline. Now the pattern of an outline is something like this. Usually it's written in Roman numbers, like this, like 1 dot, whatever your header number 1 is. Usually I give it as introduction, right? That's my header number 1. Now point number 2, sorry, not like this, I'm just going to raise it. It's going to be in Roman, so it's going to be something like this, point number 2, and whatever your point number 2 header is, not sentences, header, you're going to talk about that, and whatever sub point there is, 1 or 2 sub points. Now sub points I write it with A and B. Now similarly, header number 3 is going to be here, and you're going to have some supporting statements to support that header. Everything in under header number 3 should support header number 3 and your statement. It shouldn't support header number 2. If it's coming under header number 2, then write it under header number 2. And similarly, 4th point and then 5th point, usually it goes till 7th point, right? 7th or 8th point, and the last point is always conclusion. Usually introduction and conclusion don't have any supporting headers, right? Supporting sentence points underneath them. The rest of the headers have supporting points underneath them. One supporting point is usually 1 paragraph or so. That's how I write it. It should be 1 paragraph, and if it's not ending in 1 paragraph, then 2 paragraphs. That is a concrete point. It is a unique point. It cannot be the same point A, B, up, you're going till F or G over here. It cannot be that G is the same thing as A. Then you're making a blunder over here. I will be telling you how to upgrade your outline in another video, but here, this is the tip which I can tell you, right? So it has to be a numbered list. It has to be a numbered list. It should be Roman. But there are other methods as well, but I go with the Roman methodology, and you have to list them according to whatever your topic is going to be. If the topic is going to be about causes and consequences, this can be causes, this can be consequences, this can be suggestions, and something like that. And each supporting point over here is 1 paragraph, right? And it has to have one main idea in it. It cannot have multiple ideas in it. 1 paragraph has one main idea in it, right? and it should start with a capital letter. It shouldn't start with a small letter. It shouldn't have a full stop at the end. And the support in a paragraph, if you want to know about that, you can check out my video 1.1 essay writing for that. So I hope I'm clear about the few basics of outline writing. So if I revisit again, what have we discussed in this video? The number one thing that we have discussed in this video is 30 minutes you're going to spend in brainstorming and free writing for the outline. If the outline is not correct, nobody is interested in checking what's inside. The second thing that is, how long should an outline be, and should you need it immediately? No, it should go at the back, and 30 minutes you should spend. How you should spend, I'm going to make another video on that. And then how the layout of outline should be, and how each header has one subheading, and the subheading should have one or two main paragraphs, or one paragraph, one main idea. You cannot have two main ideas with A, one main idea for A, one main idea for B. It can continue till a lot of points, but limit your points to 6 or 7 or 5 to 6 points, because that is it, what unique points are. Apart from 5 to 6 points under each header, it is not possible. And definitely each header cannot have the same number of strands. Like if this header is having A till G, it is not possible that every header will have G points. It is possible that some headers might have only 3 points according to the topic that is given to you. So please let me know in comments below if you want to talk more about outline or anything about essay. I have cleared essay and I have worked a lot in this domain. I have also written a lot of essays in other domains as well apart from CSS, and that gave me a really good score. So that is why, please, I hope you're subscribing to my channel and learning a lot. Thank you so much.